Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to RuneScape. So, in between this episode and last episode, I got my tier up to 9, which took like another 20-30 minutes after that, so it didn't really take all that long. But we now can do Fight Club. So we're going to set this active, and we need to talk to Hassan. Fight Club. Hello, PolarizedMoon. Just the button I need. I have something to propose, but we'd best do it in secret. Accept quest. Hassan, we have something important to discuss. Could we have a moment of privacy, please? Of course, but only a minute. Sticks fingers in ears. Okay, you can come out now. Good evening, PolarizedMoon. Osman, where did you come from? I was the guard who escorted you into the city. I was the child in the marketplace watching you excitedly. I was among the gaggle of gossipers outside the palace. What? Which? My point exactly, I was all of them, yet none of them. But how did you even get into the city? What? Why all the song and dance with Misa if you can just come and go as you please? It was all thanks to you. I'd never gotten in without you laying the groundwork. Your reputation with the city's true leaders, your work to uncover the plots of the Pharaoh. Only recently I found a way of entering the city, and felt safe enough to do so. Proof of my lineage, along with the information Sidleton has provided me with, since my exile, has been enough to secure the number of new allies on this side of the wall. Make no mistake, though, that my being here is still incredibly risky and dangerous. Regardless, I don't want to keep Hassan waiting for too long. When you walk around Menefos, what do you see? Hive of villainy obscured by willful decadence. Precisely. I knew you have a good eye on you. Just look towards the workers to our west, and you'll see broken and starving men and women forced to live like pariahs beneath the heel of the rich and powerful. How do you think our glorious host, Hassan, makes her money? Sure, she trades in physical goods of nefarious origin, but her main export is gossip. Gossip that flows up the imperial sector and culminates in entire families vanishing in the dead of night, unless they pay her to keep her secrets. There's a long, dark shadow cast by the Grand Pyramid, and it devours this entire city. Any murmurings of dissent are met with brutal force, and I cannot allow its citizens to cower beneath its darkness any longer. So this isn't just about you seizing power. I didn't realize you cared so much about social justice, Osman. There's a lot you don't know about him. I do not endorse his actions, and the expulsion from Akarid truly is deserved, but I believe he would be a much improved sovereign in Menefos. What would Amir Ali think of you aiding Osman? I have advised Emir Ali from a young age. I know him well enough to know that it is in the best interests of both him and Al-Qarid. I am sure he will see this in truth in time. Besides, Osman is the rightful heir to the throne, after all. He has shown me the proof, it is irrefutable, that an injustice must be rectified. And contrary to how it might look, I am no fool. Even in the short time I have been dealing with Hassan, he has shown Menefos cares for not peace, but for coin, and there is no deal to be made with the current Pharaoh that will benefit Al-Qarid. I know that these people, my people, deserve better than the depravity they dwell within, and I believe you are the one who can help us change that if you are so inclined. You are in a position of influence when it comes to the leaders of each of the 4 districts in the city. We will need the backing of each to stage a coup, at which point we will storm the Grand Pyramid. My birthright is undeniable. Anyone who stands in the way of positive change is most certainly wicked. I am certain that when the Pharaoh sees the dissatisfaction of his citizens, he will step down peacefully. We can resolve this in a cordial manner. I doubt it. Will you help me? I'll help, but no bloodshed. I knew I could depend on you. You need to persuade each of the faction leaders and their people to meet with you at the base of the pyramid and stage the coup. You then enter the place and nominate me as Pharaoh, at which point I will be summoned. I'll take it from there. Hassan, you can uncover your ears now. Thank you, Osman, my dear. How did you hear that? I barely whispered. I have no idea what you're talking about. Indeed, you will, however, comply if you do not wish to invalidate our deal. As for you, PolarizedMoon, Hassan can be our first stop. I shall prepare your return. Alright. I guess I'm gonna talk to you. So, about that conversation you overheard. I still have no idea what you're talking about. Really? PolarizedMoon, I am a lady. And? I need to be courted. I have a favor ask. Please hear me out. Oh, mighty Hassan, I think it's plain to see that the Pharaoh has outstayed his welcome. I wish to install the rightful heir, Osman, the ex-spy master of Al-Kharid, in his place. I need your help. You need my help to commit treason, you mean? Never consent to such treachery. In fact, what it's worth to you, I don't just let this information to the Pharaoh get right now, At least, I would want to retain my extremely beneficial position. That can be arranged. With extended powers, responsibilities, and remuneration, naturally. Osman has already agreed this much with you. What else do you need? Just one other thing. Several sailors in the ports district are currently on strike, after realizing how much the cargo they have been transporting on my behalf is truly worth. They are probably right, but I can't let doing the right thing get in the way of a healthy profit margin. See, if you can have a word with the Wadud and get his kinks smoothed out, I'll see what I can do. So I need to go talk to someone in the ports district. I should speak to Wadud. Oh, it's okay, yeah. Let's go to the ports district. And then I guess I'm going over here. Admiral Wadud. All right. Oh. I don't know if I knew that there was music playing in here. Good day. Ahoy! What do I have the pleasure? I have something rather discreet I'd like to discuss. Does it have anything to do with the return of the rightful heir to the throne? What? How'd you know that? Like I said, very little goes on around here I'm not aware of. What exactly Osman wants from me, however, is a mystery. He wishes to reclaim the throne as soon as possible by uniting the 4 factions of Menethos. 4 factions? I count 3. Then there's the bone idol laborers that make up the worker corps. Regardless, it's no secret that things could be a great deal better for the seafaring denizens of Menethos. A regime change could trim the sails on the route towards genuine social reform. But how do we know if Osman will be any better? He's better than the alternative. Surely anything better is better than your current ruler. You do have a point. Things got truly dire. I'm in. On one condition, the life of a wave-riding prince is one of luxury. Each of my men have a lifestyle befitting the brilliance afforded by the azure tides that ebb beneath their thrones. As such, it has become more and more difficult for me to convince my people to lower themselves to menial work. All they want to do is exercise their God-given right to broach uncharted territories and liberate themselves by skimming across the surf like a stone. Truth is, the ships still need loading up with cargo and materials need to be sourced for repairs. We require someone who doesn't find it unbecoming of themselves to carry out such lowly work. Maybe even someone who has wasted their entire life on the land, who was born in the dirt and belongs there. Talk to Batal in the worker district and see if he can't muster up a few of his most eager brethren. We'll make sure they are housed and fed, but only if they are prepared to put in a solid day's work. Alright, will do. Okay. So now, I go talk to Batal. And at the worker district. So basically, they're telling me each individual one I have to go back and loop around. Good day. Is it? Oh, when so many of my people have had the yams stolen from their severing mouths. Didn't realize things were so bad. I should have had to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. Everybody's out to work for the sacred of losing their job. And quite frankly, I'm angry. Sacred, scared. Would you say you're desperate for a change? Anything that could be to let working conditions for my people? I come fresh from a meeting with Osman, the rightful heir to the throne of Menethos. He seeks to return Menethos to its former glory by means of a revolution, but he needs the support of the workers. That all sounds well and good, but where is Osman? He is too good to dwell amongst the majority of his populace, exercising the same God-given right that has bound us all to a life of thankless servitude. Do you think someone who openly poses a threat to the Pharaoh should be in plain sight? I'm here as his emissary. I will take your concerns to him and make sure he hears them. Well, that's already more than the slave drivers and their golden pyramids have ever done for us. I'm in. Wow, I'm getting good at this. On one condition. Oh. It may be difficult for an outsider such as you to understand, but the shackles of the worker caste are difficult to break free from. Even when we have worked diligently for half our lives, all we want to do is retire and live as comfortable an existence as our meager means allow. In order to buy a dwelling out from the slums, away from the toxic glare of the forges and factories of Menethos, we will require a signet from the Pharaoh himself, thanking us for our years of service. The Imperial crest proves to be the rest of the city of the Menephites, just like them. The crest of Menethos entitles us to much more than just a good home and high-powered end market wares. Provides us with validation that the blood needed into the sand from our toiling has not been in vain. Well, technically it's out of vain. Pharaoh has ceased the formality of these services, and along with it any hope of my brighter future. While they are trapped here, the life they were born into, will you try to convince them of those in the Imperial District to resume these proceedings? Sounds good. I'll try. Okay, and now I head back to Akhomet. All right, let's go to the Imperial District. All right, Akhomet, here I come. Let's see. Talk about Fight Club. Well met, soldier. Hello, I have something to discuss. Permission to speak candidly. Granted, at ease. We'd like to stage a revolt against the Pharaoh. You speak of treason. If you were one of my soldiers, I'd have no choice but to have you arrested and publicly flogged. You knew this, and yet you asked me so brazenly. What made you think I would not just do that? I can read between the lines. You're a loyal and duteous, but it's plain to see you're well aware of the current Pharaoh is unfit. You just need an outsider's perspective. The Pharaoh on the throne is from a line of usurpers. I am here at the request of the rightful heir to return Sinletton's bloodline to the throne. In which case, outsider, you have my interest. As one of few allowed too close to the Pharaoh, I have witnessed his fall into psychosis firsthand. He has lost touch with his city and his people. He'll drag us all down with him if things continue. He has become ever more difficult to reason with, more and more brutal and withdrawn. He has become filled with an endless greed. I will happily assist, but on one condition, that this is be a bloodless coup. We should get both the Pharaoh and Menethos the help they need. Osman has specifically mentioned the distaste for bloodshed in this instance. So can we depend on you and your army's support? If we can get the rest of the city's leaders on board with this approach, then yes, you can. At the very least, we will stand aside. Great, cool, bye. However, there is one other condition. Of course there is. I knew it. What can I do for you? Do your boots need a spit shine? Maybe you need some fresh acacia logs for a cabin. I can shine my own shoes and chop my own wood, thank you. I need to deal with something that has been a thorn in my side for quite some time. I need you to bring the Jack of Spades to justice. He has evaded capture for long enough. He needs to be dealt with in first, so that people know that sedition and insurrection will not be tolerated. Okay, I'll see if I can bring in the Jack of Spades. Alright, I know who the Jack of Spades is. So now do I go back to... maybe I just go into the tombs? That might be the deal here. Is he... He is here. Ozan! Hello! PolarizedMoon, to what do I owe the pleasure? Hey, Ozan, the Pharaoh is on his way out, and I've been tasked with trying to unite the citizens of Menethos against him. Revolution and rioting. Can I help with the looting? You can help me in a different way. Akhomet wants me to bring in the Jack of Spades. But I'm the Jack of Spades. I know that, Ozan, so can I take you prisoner? If I will help Akhomet, she will help Batal, who will help Wadud, who will help Hassan, who will make sure the revolution goes down. What? No. We could fake the Jack's death, though. Here's my mask. I recommend dipping it in some blood, or something to complete the illusion. I'm sad I gave it up my Jack persona, but I can always get a new alter ego. What do you think of... well-heeled Jack? That's not so good, but thanks for your help. Okay, so I need to dip this in blood? Where do I get blood to dip this in? Should dip it in blood. Where do I dip this in blood? Is there... Oh, I guess I go to the fish market, I guess? It's highlighted on the, it's highlighted here, so it looks like I need to go to the fish trader. Ah, Bucket of Blood. Okay, use Ozan's mask on Bucket of Blood. Got it. Use blood-covered mask. Okay, well, there we go. That kind of worked itself out. I don't know why it was also highlighting the silk stall. I don't know why there would be blood over there. Alright, well, let's go to the Imperial District. And then from here, we can... talk to Commander Ari. Or, Ahmed. Ari? What? No. Fight Club. Have you managed to locate the dastardly Jack of Spades? I managed to find him easily enough, but he wouldn't come quietly. Let's say he won't be a problem anymore. This is a blood-soaked... This is his blood-soaked hood. That's unbelievably brutal. What did you do with the body? I buried it. Deeply, I hope. Jackals have been known to dig up shallow graves. We'd best go find it, just to check. I buried it in fire. We Menophites believe in embalming in our dead. Only commoners go out in a pyre. I'm impressed with how you brought him down. You've observed our customs. Jack deserved no respect in life, and even less in death. Will you support me in the coup against the signet signet ceremonies begin? Again. Wow. Words. I will support you, but the Pharaoh will not make a public appearance for ceremonies. Not that such will matter for much longer. Perhaps new Pharaoh may even walk among his subjects. Here are some signets you can hand to Patal. The workers can perform their own ceremonies in interim. I'll see you outside the Grand Pyramid after you've gathered everyone. Alright. So I'm going to now loop back around the way that I came. So let's go to the Worker District. Give these to Patal. So do I use these on Patal? Or I guess I just talk to him. Have you managed to procure the light at the end of the tunnel? Those in the Imperial District wouldn't resume the ceremonies, as the Pharaoh still refuses to make public appearances. However, they have given me signets for you to hand out to the most deserving. This will make a world of difference if the workers of Menephos. Historically, they would be excited to meet the Pharaoh himself. But public opinion has shifted a great deal in recent years. Mine especially, I thank you. So I can count on your support and your workers. Employment certification. You can. I will send Wadud my brightest and best workers. If you could deliver them the necessary documentation, they will start work with him next week. Thank you for bringing hope to the redemption back to the people who need it most. Alright, let's go to the Ports District. This is like a really short trading sequence quest. Alright, let's go in here, talk to Wadud. Have you managed to get some of the extra hands on deck? Here's their certification. Batal has cleared some of his brightest and best. Even this brightest and best would be a match for my crews, but it will save us some lost limbs here and there. So I can count on your support. You can, and with the addition of the new crew, the strike can come to an end. See you at the Grand Pyramid. Alright, so now the strike has come to an end, so I now tell that to, what's her name? So now I go to the Merchant District, and we go over here. Okay, we're making progress. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to fight the Pharaoh. No, not Hazan. I talked to Esan. Fantastic. I've already heard that the strike has been cleared up. Besides, business will be back to usual in no time. How did you know before I got here? You run fast, my dear, but it pays to be well informed, and I like being paid. So now that your cash flow is resumed, I can count on your support? You always could, but it wouldn't be me if I didn't ring you out for every last penny first. Great. Osman tells me you're meeting the Grand Pyramid tonight. Do you want to go there now? There's no turning back. I think I probably should grab a bunch of food. I'm assuming that we're not going to have another one of those fight sequences where they steal my food. So let's just go grab as much as I can. Let's start with shark. That works, I guess. I can always get more shark. It's not a big deal. I swear it wasn't me this time. Alright, so now we will go confront the... no turning back. Confront the Pharaoh. Let the preparations in place. What is the meaning of this? I'm here on behalf of the true Pharaoh of Menephos, Osman, from the line of Sidletin, chosen of the Tumekin. The people of Menephos are behind me and desire change. Fools! Do you really think the meaningless, mendicants of Menephos make me the master? I was granted my power by the gods themselves. To me, you are nothing but a grain of sand, every one of which is intimately known to those that birthed me. To deny my divine right is to disrespect the deities of the Carillion Desert. How can you possibly stand in the face of limitless power? How could the gods possibly regard you as anything but insignificant? They talk to me as an equal. Why did I think this wouldn't be easy? And to see the so-called leaders of Menephos have finally settled their spiteful squabbling would bring tears to my eyes, but you caught me with them clamped closed. To think you would dare drag the dawning of your day into the darkness. Your perfidious paupers may be punished. I will make an example of you, and none shall dare step to my throne with such treachery. Okay, so now we're gonna fight. Ruler... Oh, okay. I shall enjoy watching this revolution crushed before my eyes. Oh, they're only level 105. Okay, cool. Let's do this. There we go. I will eventually get... Actually, I should attack you first. Alright. And... Okay. Yeah! Free extra hits. Not a whole lot of them, though. Alright. This is using up a lot of my sharks. Oh, there we go. Some extra damage. I do like the little... Oh, crap. I need to be paying attention. Okay. One of them is almost dead. Come on. Oh, this is not ideal. Alright, let's pull out my prayers. Oh, this is, bad positioning. Alright. I mean, we should be fine, though. Oh, here we go. And I'm gonna get the... There we go. Extra attacks in. Oh, this is all of my sharks. Ooh, hopefully I only have to kill these guys once if I lose this. I'm assuming there's gonna be another fight after this. Can I go behind you? Ooh, this is pretty close. Uh-oh. I am running out of health. Okay. Okay, we're getting pretty close. Two of them are now almost dead. Alright. There we go. Only one left. I can turn off the quick prayers, pretty sure. There's one dude at that level is not a big deal. And there we go. Fantastic. I took them down. I've only got one shark. I'm assuming I'm gonna fight you, which is a problem because I only have one shark left. Now you get to experience my power firsthand. Okay. Oh, damn. Alright. Oh, crap. Well, I'm dead. Great. That is exactly not what I wanted there. Do you wish to reclaim my items? Yes. 1,000. That's nothing. Okay, cool. Let's go back to Menaphos. Hopefully I don't have to fight those dudes again. Because if I have to fight them again, I'm gonna have just no... I'm gonna have no food for this fight. So there's gotta be a better way to do this fight, I would assume. Alright. I can also put away my herb bag and my... I can put those away, just so that I have a little bit extra inventory space for food. Alright. I should probably take my better food with me. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, let's put those away. I'm gonna grab these. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, no. I'm going to do it the other way around. Grab these. Let's put these at the bottom. Just in case I can get through this without using these. That's my hope. Whichever ones I have left are gonna be the ones at the bottom. There we go. And then I'll take the sharks. Alright. Now, ideally, I don't have to fight, I don't have to fight those soldiers again. And if I do, that could end up being a problem. Fight Club. You want to go there now? Let's confront the Pharaoh. Aha! Okay, cool. So at least I only have to do these fights one at a time. Absolutely. Turn on quick prayers. Alright. So now I potentially have the... Oh. That was dumb. Okay, so he's got corruption stuff. Alright, hold on. I should swap these out because I don't need to do that attack. Okay. I mean, as long as this is going well. So die. Okay, let's heal up again. We may be able to get through this. Oh, geez. Okay, that's that attack. Alright. Ooh, I am getting pretty close to half of my food. Okay. Is there a way to avoid some of these attacks, or am I just kind of out cold here? Oh, what is... Oh, that's my corruption. Oh. Okay. No, get out of the... Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Can I break out of this with this? Maybe? Never. Maybe that's what I should be doing? Oh, this is bad. Okay. Is there a better way to do this? Okay, nope. Out of the way, out of the... Oh, god damn it. Yes, reclaim my items. Okay, let me check if there's some way to fight, it is hard enough to endure the damage of standing in the fire, move away as quickly as possible. Break it, use freedom to remove, okay. And final attack is Feel the Wrath of Gods, 3 magic attacks in a row. Protect or deflect magic, reduces damage greatly. Running around also interrupting the rapid damage from the attack. Okay. Alright, so let's try this again. I just have to be good at this. And if I run out of food here, that's actually kind of really bad. Alright, I may have to actually just upgrade my armor. Like, that, I may just have to upgrade stuff at this point. Let's bank real quick, grab some sharks. Okay, that's the last of the sharks. And a monkfish. I don't remember how much those kebabs give me. Alright. Slash my sharks. Oh, okay. Fight club. No turning back. Yes, confront the Pharaoh. Okay, fantastic. So I use freedom to get out of the attack. Okay. Okay, so there are slight strategies against all of these attacks. So, ideally... Oh, that one I can... Okay. That one I can avoid by running around a lot. And then... Never! There we go. And then he'll just kind of sit there for a bit, I guess. And then now he's gonna do the other one, I would assume. Okay. Nope, go, 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 go. Okay. I just have to be really fast on that one. And that one, okay. Get out of that one by... Okay, so next he's gonna do the one I need to use freedom to get out of. I would assume. Heal up. Nope, no, nope. Damn, okay. Alright, let's heal up. Ooh, boy. And... Nope. Not gonna happen. Perfect. Okay. I got several good hits in a row there. Okay, he only hit me with that one once. That's good. I'm almost half done. Oh, here we go. Halfway there. Your face. What you see is the kiss of Amaskut. Proof I am chosen. Okay. Never mind. No thank you. Alright, things are going much better this time. Let's heal up again. Oh, damn. Is he doing more damage now? Oh, I'm out of prayer. That's why he's doing more damage. Oh, no, no. Go, 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 go. Oh god, we're out of it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. And I'm dead. Great. That's not good. Yes, get all my stuff back. Okay, I'm gonna have to just get Rocktail, I think. I can catch Rocktail. So I can restore all the Rocktail myself. But I think I'm gonna have to upgrade my armor. Let's see. I may have to do some research here into what the next set of things I should do here are. So I'm going to... Wait, Rocktail. Where do I get Rocktail from? They're from that one place, right? From that cave? The Living Rock Caverns. Yeah, where are the Living Rock Caverns at? I completely forget. Let's see. Members only, blah, blah, blah. Guard the resources. Where is this? Oh, it's in the mine. That's right, okay. So let's put these away. I can remove that one because I don't have any more. Yeah, so let's go to Edgeville. I can get to the mine from there. And then... How do I... Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have to get... Living rock creatures... Was there something that I needed to grab before going there? Like... Living minerals. There we go. Yeah, that's what I need, right? I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've done this. Cavefish shoal, rocktail shoal. Rock critter. Okay. So, in between this episode and the next episode, I am going to fill up on rocktail, because that's a really good healing item that I can get a hold of. And I'm gonna get some better armor and weapons and things like that, or as best I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get, I don't know how much better I'm gonna be able to get, but I'll do my best. So I'm gonna head down here and head down over here. And I think I'm gonna leave this episode off here. Like and subscribe if you liked the episode. Ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night, and I will be back a little bit more prepared tomorrow. Bye-bye!